Hello everyone, hi, hope everyone is doing well. As always, please let me know if you can hear me. You should be able to, but yeah, just let me know. And yeah, as I said, hope everyone is doing fantastic. Summer is coming to an end, which could be good, could be bad. I guess we'll find an opportunity to say. So let me just tune in on the Discord and notify everyone we're live. So let's do this. Okay, so live right now at here. Yeah, we it looks like we're seeing the summer rally, which history taught us that it happens more than it doesn't. So yeah, I guess we'll see what's gonna happen. So yeah, guys, just let me know if you can hear me, and then we can get started. We'll do analysis as always, and yeah, you can always ask whatever instrument you liked as usual. So let's do this. Feel free. So I just say ask me for anything to analyze. All right. There we go. All right. So yeah, as always, we can start with the usual. So the Nasdaq, we're gonna look at we'll look at gold, EU. That just open up some cryptos as well. Take a look at Bitcoin. Interesting moves on ETH. Just we're at 1900 right now with Ethereum. So that's interesting. Polkadot is back at 9. Solana a bit less aggressive to the upside, but we can take a look at all of them. We have time today. Yeah, with yeah, still waiting on response whether but yeah, you should be able to. Yeah, still waiting on response whether yeah, you should be able to hear me. All right, so what have we got here? Well, again, we're tracking down this possibility, which is playing out. As I said, a B12. So at the time it was a 1-2. So we're looking for extension higher, which is happening, as we can see. Now, if we zoom in though, let's go on the 3 hour. That's, in my opinion, where things get interesting. Because either you could argue this is 3, maybe 4, and up for 5. Could that be a thing? In addition to that, let's look at some measurement. Let's look at some relationships. So let's move here. So obviously, I mean, ideally, if we, as we were forecasting, an extended C, that would make sense to end near 1.618. But even 2.618 would make sense as well, because as we said many times, we could have. I mean, we're expecting, if we get here, we're expecting resistance from that area. Otherwise, 1.618 usually represents resistance. So, I mean, as we can see, we found resistance of the equality of this move. compared to this move. So equality, we find resistance. 1 plus 618, we're finding some kind of resistance, and we'll see what's gonna happen. So could we be near a top in place? Potentially. What I don't particularly like is, oh wait, I deleted the wrong one. By the way, let me know if you just join. Just let me know if there's anything you'd like to take a look at, as always. So yeah, we're looking at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that'll be minute, and I like to have minute in blue. So let me just put them on the folder. All right. So yeah, that's what could happen. What's the alternate? Well, if we add this, we add the flat, which at this point would be I mean, it can be ABC. It can only be double XY, but even then, it not the best looking one. So we're kind of not liking that too much. And obviously, this one called extension lower, which got invalidated a long time ago. So we can just erase that. All right. So yeah, that's your Nasdaq. If we take a look at Bitcoin, we are very close to validation level for this count, which is forecasting. We're still in the 4-hour chart. Forecasting down in A, up in B. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, as I said many times, I don't like how this potential wave 4 is forming, because it just sideways. It's just taking too much time compared to the wave 4 on 1 lesser degree, so it's not really ideal. But on the other hand, I struggle to see this as impulsive unless we just skyrocket to the upside. So as long as we don't really break structure, so as long as we keep making higher lows, we can still believe we are due further upside. But if we do start breaking this structure, then we can look eventually at the downside move. So really, until something significant happens, as a trader, I would just stay away from it. That would be my best advice. Ethereum, on the other hand, is a bit more aggressive to the upside. The problem though is that, so if you wanted to count this move as 5, you would kind of struggle. You need to count it like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So as a diagonal with a tiny 4, which again is possible. Leading diagonal with 1. It does remind a bit of the indices. They're highly correlated. So let's just do that and put that into a folder. And let's just call it diagonal in 1. So that makes sense. By the way, if you just join us, just let me know if there's any instrument you'd like to take a look at, and I'm happy to do so. In the meantime, I'm just browsing around. So really, anything you guys want, I'm happy to take a look at. So here in ABC, nice 3-wave move, something we all would like to see, and that's when things get interesting. So, I mean, here I even see A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, C. So right now, You could argue this is an extension. I mean, that's the only way I would see it. 1, 2, 1, 2. So with this count, I would expect downside, upside, strong upside. So 1, 2, and then again 1, 2, and so on. So that's what I would expect from this count. Let me think if I can. I mean, unless you place 3 here, 4 here, and you are waiting for some kind of wave 5. That's the alternate that I would. Yeah, that's the alternate. So those are the two counts. So let me just hide that. Other than that, really, as I mentioned, you could argue this could be a 5-ways move if eventually you move lower. However, I strongly doubt it because I cannot count 5 ways from here. I can only see 3, which is for the bulls is reinsuring. And on the other hand, we've touched this trend channel 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice drawn. You just take 1 and 3 connected to 2, and then you get your estimate for wave 4, and we just bounce from it. So that's confluence. If we look at indicators, you can see how we're still below the 200 EMA. So perhaps we could get some resistance of the 200 EMA, which would correspond, I mean, around here. It would make sense. Ideally, we break these highs, move lower, and then continue higher. That's what I personally. Wait, I spilled water on my mic. Great. Last time around, I spilled water on my computer. That was not so fun. So, yeah. That's what I would expect. As always, let me know if you have any questions. Or, by the way, if you're watching this after it's live, feel free to ask anything in the comments. I'm happy to answer. So, yeah, that was Ethereum. Let me know if you have any other request, if you just join us, or any question in general. And as I said, in the meantime, I'll just keep browsing around. So we did the Nasdaq, we did ETH, we did Bitcoin. Let's do some. Let's do gold. So with gold, if I take you back to the daily. So let's just hide this because it's quite useless on the daily. So on the daily, I was looking at the possibility of 1, 2, 3, a bit messy, 4, and 4 potentially completed. Now, the thing is, could we go a bit lower? Yes. However, I can see 5 was down here. So if we were to go lower, that would be some kind of, I would guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, unless we have an extended 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I guess that's the alternate. I mean, I wouldn't like to see the cover lows being broken. I mean, we can barely move lower and then move higher, but yeah. But even now, where we're now, I'm happy with a bottom in place. I mean, most of the time, I mean, trading is complicated. That has to be said. So you could say, oh, maybe we're just waiting for these lows to be swiped out, like this, and then upside. So, I mean, with experience, when you wait, oh, what did I do? When you wait for something, it's never gonna come. It's gonna do the opposite. So that could trigger. What am I doing? See, that's what happens when you. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, sure. We'll look at oil for sure. Thank you, June. Yeah, guys, you just keep your requests coming. That's what I'm here for. Just keep them coming. So, yeah, that was So as I was saying, when you expect something like this, most of the time, if many people expect it, it's never gonna happen. So again, what am I doing? I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's happening. I mean, it might be me. So I just when you transition from Windows to Mac. I mean, yeah, it's a long story. But yeah. And on the other hand, I mean, can I see a bull scenario? Yes. As I was saying, 1, 2, maybe 3, 4, flat 4, up for 5. Could that be a possibility? An ABC? Not sure. I would wait, but there's upside potential. So let me know if you have additional question to that, or if there's anything you want to take a look at. In the meantime, we'll take a look at Brent. Yeah, USDU, WTI. So yeah, this is Brent. So that's a good question. If I take you back to the daily and off log scale, yeah, I was looking at the possibility of having 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 1 and 2, as you can see, the rally up for wave 3, and now I was expecting some kind of wave 4. How obviously this is invalidation line was this red line, because we obviously do not want to see wave 4 and 1 overlapping each other. That's obviously one of the 3 main Elliott wave rules violation. But on the other hand, this count is getting a bit complicated. So my best outlook for it would be some kind of diagonal in the making. I'm saying so because if it is a wave C, obviously I'm waiting for 5 waves. As I do not see... Oh, again. It's very annoying. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I don't know what is happening. Sorry. Alright, so as I was saying, let's just go on. Yeah, this is overlapping structure. So many times in Elliott wave terms, that reflects as a diagonal. So as again, I see 3 waves here. There we go. And then I also see 3 waves here. Up, sideways, up. And this could well be a diagonal into wave C. Which for those who are new to Elliott wave, a diagonal is the only exception to the rule where wave 4 and 1 can overlap each other. So if you're wondering that, you got your answer. And then again, here, do I see a clear 5-wave move into wave C? Because obviously wave C should be a 5-wave move. Well, I don't. So either this is some sort of WXY, so complex correction, which is possible. WXY. Or else this could be just be a diagonal into wave C. So something like this. Don't know. Still obviously in development. So that's a possibility. Also, another reminder: if you just join us, let me know if there's anything I can analyze for you, and I'll do my best. That's what I'm here for. So just ask. And tune. Let me know if you have any question on here on oil, or any more specific question, or yeah, really, any of you. Just let me know if you have any question. So, long story short, I wouldn't buy nor sell, but I would be aware of the fact that this could come to an end soon. Let's see. The averages we're below, so we could say kind of we're in bearish territory. RSI is not really making any divergence yet, as we can see. So really, I don't see any signal to buy nor to sell at the moment. So I would just be aware of this possibility that we could eventually turn higher, and at that point maybe look for a pullback and then for the upside. So that would be my what I've been looking for. Oh, you're very welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, just let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. Any of you guys, just let me know. Happy to help. As I said, that's what I'm here for. Just gonna have a bite, because yeah, I'm always hungry. Hope you guys don't mind. I mean, alternatively, if we stick an oil, maybe ABC, 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 because oil, yeah, behaves a lot like Forex, so bunches of ABC. That's also a possibility. URA. So let's see what's URA. This one. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do copper. Sure. Sure. Next in line. So if this is the URA you were talking about, which yeah, I did analyze once. I feel like I was around in February. Well, yeah, I would say this is interesting. Yeah, obviously, been moving lower for a long time, 10 years nearly, 9-10 years. And now we're starting to see this daily chart. We're starting to see some upside. So at the time I marked up, this is an sideways move. So I could say this. This could be an ending diagonal into waves 5. So we like that. We like patterns that we can identify. That's like lovely, right there. And now we want an answer. So I guess either this could be seen as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. ABC 3, 4, 5. So basically some kind of diagonal to wave A. However, I'll be honest, not sure about that. You could argue this is down in A, up in B, down in C, because I can see 5 ways down here, right there, with another diagonal, and I can see 3 ways down, right there. So could this be, let's say just an ABC, not a impulsive move? So can this be A, B, and C of 1 higher degree? So can we look at further upside? I guess we could. There's a possibility. We're still below 200 EMA, which I like usually to have as support, not resistance, here on the daily. So ideally, I want to see this. Let me just hide this. I want to see this high being broken, a pullback, and then if I like the pullback, I can look for upside. Oh, not again. Come on, what is wrong with this? That's very upsetting. Sorry. See, why doesn't... I'm just having a fight with the keyboard. Because I'm pressing Command Z to go back, but it just changes. Gonna be... I'll just write this. Why? Yeah, very confused. Sorry about that. So yeah, that's pretty much my take on it. Let me know if you have questions. Let's look at copper, which haven't looked in a long time, I believe. Nice. So without just looking so much at what's happened before, which I always recommend doing, Well, let's say I wouldn't look for buys. If I were to trade it, I would look for sells or shorts. I don't know. Maybe this is a bit too aggressive as a count. What do you say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not sure. Not sure. Perhaps. So what's not ideal about this count is that this is the largest degree, but it's smaller than this. So that's not ideal. And oh, not again. Why am I arguing with a keyboard? What's the? How do you go back? What? It's always worked. I'm very confused. I'm very sorry, guys, but I don't understand what's going on. To be honest, I'm just, as I said, I have a Mac. I'm just pressing Command Z to go back, as I always did, but it doesn't work. Command X deletes whatever I've selected, but Command Z wouldn't take me back, which, as I said, I'm very confused. I don't know. Just gotta, yeah, I don't know. Sorry. But as I was saying, the other thing I don't like is how this wave 4 does not alternate with this wave 4 2. So unless we start moving sideways, then it's okay. Otherwise, I just don't like it. So now, for instance, I want to press Command Z to delete these runs, but I can't. Okay, what did I just do? I don't know. That's not a good sign. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong with me. But yeah, let me know if you have any question or any particular question, and yeah, all of you guys, let me know if there's anything you wanna take a look at. Yeah, we have plenty more. I mean, yeah, really, just ask me for anything, as always. Yeah, even if you already asked. Yeah. I'll just wait on you guys. Don't be shy. So yeah, if you just join us, we read the Nasdaq, oil, Bitcoin, Ethereum. So yeah, you can go watch those as soon as the recording, the processing is done. Shouldn't take much longer after this live stream has ended. And yeah, let me know if there's anything you want to take a look at. So let's see. EU is surprising me. I mean, not really surprising me, but now I'm a bit confused. So I was saying that this was either going to be something like this, or else something like this. I've said it. It happens all the time. So now, obviously, once that happened, I could have shorted it, but I wasn't. Yeah, I was busy doing other things, unfortunately. But you gotta live. You can always be in front of a computer. Anyways, now, what do I expect? Well, I don't know. I do expect further downside, but I'm not sure other wave wise what could happen. So I'm just gonna be on the step aside and see what's gonna happen. Sometimes just better thing you can do. So can cover BABC from the top. So that's a legit question. I thought about it as I was thinking. So obviously you're saying that yeah, just like this, right? A, B, C. Let me know if I got you right. Obviously, again, we're not counting what happened before. We know that. We acknowledge that. Obviously, if you're looking for, depends on what kind of time frame you're looking to trade, but it's always that something that in my trading I always do. But for instance, I've never traded copper, so that's also why you're not seeing it. But yeah, that's a disclaimer, let's say. But yeah, let me know if that's what you're talking about. That ABC from the top. You have a sip of water. But yeah, if so, we kind of have the same problem. This way B, it's largest degree, and yet it's smaller than this way 4. So yeah, my answer is yes, but we would have the same problem. Unfortunately. I mean, yeah. Let's see on very short time frame if there's anything that looks interesting. This, for instance. Go look for a pullback and maybe further downside. I would say I could count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're saying A to the minute degree 1 and B. Oh, okay. Well, that's a good way to look at it. Well, I guess it could. Maybe. And then you could argue this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, yeah, it makes sense. Yes, nice one. Thanks for the heads up. Yep, could make sense. Nice, yes. Well said. Obviously, it would be a flat in a wave A. Let's see how long is A compared to C. Yeah, 1%8, nice. Yeah, I like it. Yes. Very nice. Yeah. As always, let me know if there's anything else you guys want to take a look at or any other question. Let's see. Well, let me just close the window. Oh, they decided to do works, so yeah. What else have we got? Yeah, let's look at some stocks, maybe. Yeah, look at Apple. Oh, thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate the comment. Thanks a lot. But yeah, guys, anything you want to take a look at, really. That's what I'm here for. So yeah, Apple. I was looking at this possible complex, which I mean, it's literally the only thing I can see here in Apple, so it makes sense. There's other things that don't make sense in this count, but I'll just stick to it. Not sure why these aren't showing off. There you go. Well, yeah, not sure why. But yeah. I think Google was interesting because we had a potential 5 ways down that we hadn't. So yeah, these are very interesting. Obviously, after such a shakeout that we've had, at the beginning of this year, I feel like everyone is a bit scared. But sometimes, when everyone is scared, usually it's just time to be greedy. Which obviously it's not a financial advice, but just something perhaps to reflect on. Nvidia is interesting. 5 ways up. Potential 5 ways up at least. Here. Let me hide the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm looking for something like this. Down in A, up in B, down in C, and then upside. So yeah, this box, it's not the golden box, just what I would be expecting resistance, roughly. Plus, you could argue regular TA, you could get some kind of inverse head and shoulder. I'll leave it there for you, but yeah, something I'm looking at closely. We did not manage to break this high, which is not a big issue, but still would have been better if we did, maybe. So yeah. Oh, Netflix. Nice. Yeah, sure. So Netflix and LFX. Nope. And FLX. Yes. Netflix. So yeah, I had discount. So basically, from the top. Oh. See, now I wanna press Command Z, but I'm scared. So yeah, I have discount from the top here. Basically, I was expecting a large correction. Let's see if it shows. Now I gotta go on the weekly. Yeah, see, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 3 completed. It's off cycle degree. This one. Now I'm expecting this wave 4. Which I would like to have a sideways wave 4, to be honest, because this wave 2 is pretty much steep. It's very steep if we, for instance, compare it to this wave 2. So yeah, I want to see a sideways wave 4, to be honest. So yeah, let's get back to the daily. I can see down in A, up in B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave C of A. So here I'm expecting for upside, but in a corrective manner. I had discount, which a bit invalidated, so not sure what to expect now. Obviously, I would like to see your resistance here. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen. Roughly expecting something like this. Let me know if you have questions. And yeah, any of you just let me know if there's anything you want to take a look at. Let's see. What have we got here? But yeah, that's pretty much. Let's see, in Tesla, where did we left off? Yeah, so we left off with the possibility of a 5 wave to the upside complete. Let me check that down move. Yeah, this looks like 3. So yeah, not sure what to expect. Yeah. This looks like 3, not 5, so I wouldn't call this a top. But still, yeah, not sure what to expect. Facebook. Yeah, Facebook actually. Should have bought it a long time ago. Just looking at potential 5 waves down here from the top into wave A. Looking now for upside into wave B, and then for their downside. There's bad sides and downside of Facebook. If we look on an exponential scale, then we can perhaps count this as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It looks like a 5-wave move, I'd say. On log scale, it just looks like a 3-wave move in my opinion. A, B, maybe C. So, yep, not, I mean, interesting. I'll just say it's interesting. Yeah, plus year, yeah. Guess we'll find out. But yeah, I mean, after such, yeah, 6.8%. Obviously, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't any kind of bounce of any sort, whether that's impulsive or not. So yeah. And yeah, as always, let me know if you have questions, by the way, or anything you want to take a look at. What else have we got? Amazon. Yeah, I think what happened with Amazon, I had the count. Yeah. Then we had the stock split. And I swear a lot. Ah, God. Yeah, it's annoying when it happens. But yeah, I mean, roughly you could say, yeah, wave 1 and 2. I just call it cycle. And then, 1, 2, 1, 2, primary. And then again. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So perhaps something like that. Yeah, interesting. What else? What else can I show you? Yeah, really, it's really up to you to what you want to take a look at. The DAX was in a very interesting, to say the least, situation. Which, yeah. Yeah, I mean, overall on the indices, we're so on the stock market, we're moving higher, but I'm not too sure on the nature of the move, whether that's a trend establishment move or just a bounce of what happened during the first 2 quarters of 2022, and it just setting herself up for what's gonna happen at the end of 2022. So that's gonna be interesting to see. I mean, the VIX is in, yeah, volatility is very low, which makes sense. I mean, we're in August. I would assume people are on vacation, well deserved. So yeah, as August ends or September begins, yeah, we could see, yeah, maybe not such an extreme bounce, but yeah, we could see something happening. So yeah, just wake me up when September ends. And Nifty, how's the Nifty doing? Well, what a recovery. Interesting. It's interesting. Yeah, guys. Anything you want to take a look at, I'm all yours. Yeah, just ask. As I always say, that's what I'm here for. So yeah, feel free to ask for anything. What else? I think Polkadot was interesting. How's Binance doing? Interesting also. I guess this potential wave 4 could be somewhere. Very similar to Ethereum, which is interesting. But yeah, perhaps that's something to keep an eye on. As I was saying, Polkadot is it's quite interesting. Yeah, there's a way where you count 5 ways up from here, or else just 1, 2, 1, 2, and yeah. I mean, not such a aggressive upside, but something like that. Hope you get the idea. What else? Yeah, really, guys. As for anything. Let's see, how's the FTSE doing? FTSE is almost back to all-time high. Just interesting. Euro stock. Alright, guys. So on that note, I think I'm gonna call it a week. I hope all of you guys enjoyed it. This week's session. If you're new, please subscribe and leave a like. I go live every other Friday here on Elliott Wave, and yeah, really, if you have any question, if you're watching this afterwards, if you're watching the recording, feel free to let me know if you have any question in the comments. I'll answer it. And yeah, really, all of you guys just hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Hope it helped. And yeah, all I can say is I wish you a great weekend, and as I always say, yeah, don't trade too much. So yeah, thank you all, and I'll see you in the next one.